Hello, everybody. Welcome to a Let's Play of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Here with Bella Shepherd. Just spoke with the council. We've been given our orders to go and speak with either Bar Levon or Harkin down in Cora's Den. Um, we will be speaking with Harkin first. We will eventually speak with Bar Levon, but not right away. I'm not going to get too caught up on doing too many side missions here. I might do a few here, but I am going to pretty much take care of our main mission, get us off the Citadels somewhat quickly because. Uh, we can do a lot of this stuff later. I think it'd be good for us to just get out there and explore the galaxy. Um, also, want to make one quick correction about something I said in the last episode about the book that was about Anderson and Theron. It was called Revelation, not Ascension. Ascension is the second book. Revelation is the first. Those are the two books that I have read. I do have Retribution. Um, that I think I will read before I get to the third game because I think it does take place between the second and third game, if my understanding is correct. But Revelation's a good book. I enjoyed it. It's written by Drew Karpyshyn, the same gentleman that wrote this game, and it definitely gives you the backstory of this universe first of all, but with Captain Anderson and well, yeah, he wasn't a captain yet then, but um, his interactions with Saren and how that all came apart. It's definitely worth reading. If you enjoy Mass Effect, I would say give that book a read. All right, let's get on with it. Let's speak here with
That
this
guy's
gentleman.
up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the keeper.
Uh, Come on, man. Like, I'm legally blind. I'm the blind guy. I see who she's talking about. How did you not see that? Come on. Right here. All right.
Not enough data yet. What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind. Yes, is there something you want?
I mean, besides obviously you get credits for it and the XP it is worth doing, but just on character, I would be very much interested in understanding these creatures and what makes them tick and how they. I mean, they're vital to the operation of this space station that keeps how many millions of people alive and is central piece of power within this whole galaxy. It's vitally important we understand how these creatures function and what they do, what makes them tick. Yeah, definitely be helping in this endeavor.
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Relax, bruh.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
Alright. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
I mean, I get why he's lying, and I think Shepard here is gonna pretty much still kind of call him on that, but I see.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Shepard's definitely interested. Let me give you a hand.
I can help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
With the Alliance.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious why he's doing it. He has that same, interest of understanding this and scientific curiosity. And I think it's his as well.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Yep. Yeah, I get it.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
No worries. My pleasure. All right. Cool. First one.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
You're a little slow there, Avina. Already got it. All right. Like I said, some of these side missions we will leave and we'll deal with at a later date. Go ahead and gather a few keepers as we're going about. I'm not I doubt I'm gonna do all of them right here on our first go through as well. We pick them up when we return here, which we will be returning a few times. Definitely take care of that later. As well as like I said, I would be speaking to Avina, and I'll be speaking to all the Avinas at some point. That's good. There's of course the Krogan statue, which is pretty freaking awesome. Talk about that when we have Rex with us. Yeah, well, just head down to
Allow me to be your guide.
Cora's Den for now. Go ahead and get a save right before we head down here.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
That makes sense. I should have taken the access tunnel to get where we're going, but that's all right. Scan this keeper while I'm here. We'll deal with him later as well. There's a keeper up that way, but we'll have a mission where we go up there later. You, in fact.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Them Hanar. All right. We'll be heading directly down to Cora's Den for now. I am also thinking of going into Flex. Getting that side mission from within, a couple side missions from within there. We'll take care of this while we still have Hayden and Ash with us. We can get this cutscene from them. There goes the Destiny Ascension, of course.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
Or was that Destiny Ascension? Maybe it wasn't. Oh, he's right, Chief. It is pretty freaking big. Huh?
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
Yeah, it would. I can't imagine how impressive actually it would be to see something like this. Melting pot.
The council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Yeah, I
Maybe
can't
they
imagine.
just don't like humans.
Boy, Ashley, always like just skeptical of everything, which is, it has its place though. You do want people to question things, not just to believe everything you're told. But things good, but she may be like she's to the extreme on it, man. She questions everything. No, she's not gonna bust her ass. She's here to shoot the shit as well. So here she kind of drops a little bit of a cheesy line. So nah, we'll just kind of move on out.
All right, secure the chatter. We're all FNGs here, but we don't need to make it obvious.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So forgive my language here, but FNG is if I recall right, a Vietnam reference of soldier slang and fucking new guy. That means I believe. Serve.
Commander Shepard? Excuse me, Commander Shepard!
Ah, our favorite reporter, Lei Wong. Now, Emily is it's a disgrace what they did with her for the third game, man. I mean, they killed her off, uh, basically off screen through a Twitter account. It was really lame. I'm sorry. And they put Diane Allers in there as who was voiced by a journalist whose name I don't recall right off bat. It doesn't don't quite remember what her name was, but and I'd seen her, Jessica Chilbot, was that her name? I think so. Um, I'd seen her in stuff where prior to the third game coming out, where she loved the games. And she spoke passionately about loving Mass Effect. And such that there is a little bit of, I think, ethical issue there of putting a journalist into the game, person who covers the game, putting them into the game. Yeah, not sure. I think it could have been so much better had they have kept Emily Wong in there. Uh, Someone that all the players, well, not I shouldn't say all the players, but a lot of players like. And in fact, I have her um, in the third game with a mod, so she pretty much takes the place of Diane Allers, and I'm very happy with that one. But let's talk to her, see what's up.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
No, after all that, what is it?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Of course,
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Okay, but why me?
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I've read your file. If anyone is going to uncover corruption here, it's the hero of the Skillian Blitz.
Technically, that's heroine of the Skillian Blitz. Excuse me.
How do you know that my investigation is gonna uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
Yeah, you got it.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
No, I don't think I will. So yeah, obviously there are a few side missions. Like I said, I will be. And
Careful who you say that around.
What? Everyone knows Fist is about the local criminals.
Maybe I would be shouting from the mountaintops.
Yeah, unless you want to end up on his hit list.
Yes, I heard he actually buried some corpses under the stage at Cora's Den.
Shit.
Put it past him.
Yes, and it might explain the stench in that place.
yeah, so Fist has the nice reputation there. But yeah, I want to help Jen out, which of course will eventually help out everyone's hero, Conrad Werner.
No. I'll
see what the CSEC officer has to say.
Good to see another human in
I mean, okay, say so.
Not a bad place, but it's just not the same as back home.
Yeah, homesickness. No matter how far into human advancement we go, that I don't think there'll ever be a full cure of that.
Drinks aren't bad, but good luck finding a beer here.
No, I suppose not.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. So, what can I do for you?
Nothing. I'm out of here.
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my sister. See, she worked for Doran before she left to... Ugh, sorry. I don't want to bore you with my problems.
No, it's okay. Go on. I'm nosy. I want to help.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Cora's Den. The problem is, she's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people there. If they find out what she's doing, they'll kill her.
Yeah, I mean, could be important work that she's doing, but I mean, it is obviously high risk.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
That's what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite me.
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret. Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it, for Jenna's safety.
Well, that's probably wise, honestly. Don't want to involve you as well. Somehow compromise her, safety, security. But yeah, I'll speak with her.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Cora's Den is.
Would you? That'd be great. Just don't tell her I sent you. Well, I should get back to work before I get in trouble. Thanks.
Sure. All right, now let's go ahead and start this little side mission besides getting the keeper over here. Keeper and start the side mission.
I think somebody rigged this machine to funnel credits through the system. Let me trace the signal.
Not sure if we'll carry that out here our first visit. We'll see. That's a happening scene. Alright, I'm gonna head for the bar. Well, the other bar. The more shady bar. And of course, we will be running into, as I said earlier, everyone's favorite hero, Conrad Werner. We got Refund Guy, his great adventures.
I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This
Oof.
is the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry, kid. I can't help you.
What you...
Can't help you.
Man, this guy's persistent. He gets after it all 3 games, and come to find out, I think it's about a toaster. But give him props, I guess. He ain't letting go on that. He wants his money back. Well, you do typically need a proof of purchase to help. What do you got to say?
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
Hey, that's the same voice as Conrad Werner.
Prices are pretty good here.
Are they?
You can keep the Presidium. This is where the action is.
There's flags down here, huh? All right, let's see what Kid has to say.
Not really my kind of place, but there sure are some spectacular views here.
Yep, why not?
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
The colonies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharaohs? Novaria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
I would say there's a pretty good chance this guy has like some contacts around, like has his ear close to the ground, because kind of curious that he knows exactly where we'll be heading here. Let's see
Show
what
me
you
what
got.
got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Well, since it is a new game plus, I'm not so sure we do need licenses or not. I imagine not, but I'm gonna go ahead and get them. Especially this one. I think we will also need for Conrad Werner in the third game. It's part of the. You don't need it to save him, but after bit before they have the attempt on his life, but well, on your life, he jumps in the way. Uh, Helping Jenna saves his life is what does that. But there's a bunch of little stuff that will lead to him being able to give you a few. I don't even know the exact number, but it helps towards war ass. This is one of the checks. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get that. And here he is. Here's our buddy. Here's our guy.
Wow, it's you.
And I do like Conrad Werner, and I like the art they take with him. He's just a well-intentioned buffoon, to be quite frank. I mean, he tries again and again to do things right, especially in the second and third game, and just kind of sticks his foot in it. But I like him.
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Shepard right here, right now, is kind of like, yeah, hello?
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
Nah, that's an exaggeration. But, yeah, I just try to do my part.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
I mean, yeah, no problem.
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
That is one little thing I do like disprove of what they did with them is that they made the wife in the third game that she doesn't exist. That kind of sucks because I thought they had a pretty good bit in the second game where she's talking about how the wife paid for his ticket to get off world, and you see the matriarch behind him just shaking her head like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this guy doesn't quite realize she's paying to get him away from her." But yeah. Yeah, we'll speak to him later. We're about to get hit, of course, by some assassins, if my memory serves.
That's her.
Yep. There we go. Boy. We're in trouble. I was slow to react there. See what I could do here. I don't know. I don't know if that'll be enough. Well, try warping. Ooh. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Well, it did save right now, so worst case scenario. Yeah. We'll be right here. Yeah, I was dumb of me. I didn't even have out my right weapon.
That's her.
guess we are, but man, I'm gonna not handle that well. Wait a minute, I wanted to see. Yes, there we go. Of hiding the quick bar up there that was for powers. I'm playing on a controller, so I don't need it. All right, go ahead and save. We'll just go ahead and see if we can speak to Jenna.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
Yeah, no worries.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I hate how Shep just like totally spills the beans right out here in the open, but yeah.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now,
Shep.
if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
I'm trying to help.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
Yep.
A million light years from where humanity began, and we walk into a bar filled with men drooling over half-naked women, shaking their asses on a stage. We
Yeah.
decide if that's funny or sad.
What? You don't think they're here because of the food?
I mean, sexual desire don't go away. Doesn't surprise me at all.
I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the, view.
Yes, indeed it does.
Hey, Lieutenant, put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it.
Alright.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning.
Indeed it is.
Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Yeah. Alright, here's this jerk. He's a complete ass.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? Because I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. See where this goes.
Yeah, she'll just shoot him down right away.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with CSEC, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
I mean, yeah, she don't really like being called princess by this dirtbag, but she's gonna look at a bigger picture. We gotta get some information out of it.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
What secret might that be?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
I mean, yeah, I don't just want to take this guy's word on this. Like, nah, this dude's full of shit.
Why should I believe a drunk like you?
Fine, ask Anderson. I bet he tells you. He's too stupid and proud to lie right to your face.
How do you know about any of this?
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Dude.
One more chance. Tell me where Garrus is. Now.
Okay, settle down. He went to speak to Dr. Michelle over in the med clinic on the other side of the wards.
actually don't recall ever having her draw her weapon. I don't remember that. I think Shep had enough of his bullshit. What can you tell him about Garrus?
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
Mm-hmm. Always passing the buck.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
Tell me something about Citadel security.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The Executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations.
Well overdue.
CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
Yeah, witch hunt, man. They just kept documenting all your corruption. What the hell? Serves you right.
You get off easy if you ask me.
What the hell do you know? Working for CSEC isn't like being a Marine. People get pissed off if we shoot somebody. Investigations, inquiries, rules, regulations. Every day I plow through enough red tape to choke a rhino. That's how you gotta be to do this job. So don't talk to me about right and wrong. You soldiers got it easy.
Man, it's such crap that the human embassy protected, put pressure to keep this guy protected, to look the other way. And prep cop don't help anybody. Get exposed, get him out. Arrest him, charge him, prosecute him. Yeah. Let's go hear his tale about Captain Anderson.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown nosers.
Nah, he earned that rank.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Drinking piss. Alright, we'll get this little side mission as we bump into the CSEC officer on our way out here.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
Huh? Wait, what?
Are you talking to me?
Push it off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What was that about?
I guess we better go find out.
Alright.
Didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably
Yep.
right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like Anderson, he doesn't owe any of us an explanation. He's our commanding officer. We're under him. He wants to tell us. I mean, that'd be great. All right. Go ahead and get our boy Garrus right away. And we'll get things moving in the right direction here. Just keep her back here. All right.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear. smart dog. Now, if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep
No
your
Shepard's
mouth
voice
shut.
there.
Who are you?
Let her go.
Enemy sighted.
Hell yeah, Gareth. Oh, got that bug again. I have read about a possible easier fix than having to do a load save. We shall see after we're done here. Alright. Let's see. They said something about doing that might help. Yep, sure enough. Okay, cool. Oh. Back a bit.
That's it.
Nice.
Bag him and tag him.
Bag them and tag them. But yeah, glad that quick little fix does fix that little bug. All right, Gareth, our pal. Turn around, Shep.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
It was risky, but what a hell of a shot, man.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle.
He counted on luck.
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you, all of you.
I mean, did we offer that we could protect her? We don't quite know yet much of anything. Who are
Why
those
were
men?
they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Quarian?
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Have any idea where she went?
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him. Saren must have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
Evidence.
She must have something that proves he's a traitor. Did the Quarian mention anything about Saren or the Geth?
She did. The information she was going to trade. She said it had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Yeah, we gotta find her.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
No way. I mean, we'll just ask because we kind of want to know, what his thinking is on Saren. Let's see what he has to say.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Yeah, you made your case. Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Yeah.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
Well, we could definitely use him. I don't know if we'll see if I'm gonna take him to the bar or not, but we could use him on our team. That's for sure.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Yep.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Move out.
All right. Ash, we're gonna let you sit this one out for a while. Go ahead and take these two gentlemen. We'll check with the good doc here real quick.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
No, I'm happy to help.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
And yet, if Chakwas dies in the second game, or you refuse to recruit her in the third game, this is who you can have as your doctor on board.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking to you.
And with you. All right. So, we will go ahead and get that XP, and we'll head down and look in. Now, supposedly, he's talking about the Ascension, but oh, there it goes. Yeah, see, that's definitely the Ascension there. Trying to see if we can get a little bit better angle at it. She's going on by. That is one hell of a ship. Pretty damn enormous. And as is the Citadel. I mean, you look at that. Holy crap, man. It's big places. Kate said, easy there, Gareth. You know, I need to. Got a couple points. Go ahead and put them into sabotage. We need to level up our boy Gareth here in a sec. Let's see what I want to give Aiden. All that, I guess I'll boost up his medicine. Alright, our boy Gareth. I want to get him to sniper rifles. There. Yep. And some good armor. What else do I want to add for him? Well, train agent for sure. Boost that up. Excessive shot. Go all the way on that one. Proximity mine. That's one from the second and third game. Boost that up. Damping can be pretty handy. Want to get to electronics. Do some overload action. Boost that up as best we can. All right, we'll be able to max that out here. Coming up. All right. Go ahead and see about our boy Gareth, or about our boy Rex.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Yeah, we'll definitely be learning more about that. All right. Boy Rex is just right over there. We'll go ahead and see what's going on here.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
We've seen each other, but yeah, we'll just go ahead and introduce ourselves properly here.
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you fair warning. I'm going to
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
We have a very similar expression. I'm not going to take Rex with us to kill Fist, though. I want him to live, so we'll find him in the second game, although it's a very small cameo. I don't look to kill him this time.
Glad to have you on the team, Rex.
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Now, I mean, I do very much love having Rex on my team. He's honestly my second favorite character of the squad mates here. If I was to put him in order of my favorite squad mates, it goes Tally, Rex, Garrus, Liara, Ashley, Caden. That's my list on characters that I like. I think they're all pretty good, even though I give Caden a lot of grief. I think he's a pretty good character as well. He's also, of course, as most people are well aware of by now, is the voice of Cartho Nassi in Knights of the Old Republic. So if he does kind of, sound familiar to you, that might be why.
Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorman, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the details. But Shorban will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you. Not unless you give me something more to go on.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Then I've got other work to do.
But
nothing. Don't bother me unless you're willing to give me details.
Sorry. That Volus is Canadian. Holy shit. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get further down on this side mission.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you?
Yep.
Did you want something?
Overheard you.
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
I mean, that's a pretty serious claim.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
How can I help you, sir?
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
I mean, I'll have a talk to him.
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban? That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I see.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
Good luck. Yep.
Hello, Commander.
Hello. I'll be with you shortly, sir. There's a keeper up here. Thank you very much.
LCOS 118, Vector Red 45 Mark 120. Burn for 5 kps.
Whole lot of codex entries to get around here, whatnot. Hey. There we go. And boost up our sabotage. So now y'all, it's the same. Let us in. Garrus, we can finish him up on electronics. Perfect.
I copy, Evenstar. You're cleared to roll port 40 and radiate from your dorsal plates.
All right. Let's speak with the CSEC officer here.
Detective Chelik, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private.
All right, Detective.
No offense, Commander, but what the hell were you thinking?
Yeah, slow your roll there, pal.
What's your tone, Chelik?
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
We were just getting information, Chelik.
I gathered that. It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
I mean, yeah, he obviously was, but she is definitely taking a lot of risk. Is it worth it, though?
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere I can find it. But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help each other.
Always playing the angles, Detective?
It's part of the job. Now are you gonna help me or not?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and charm him on this.
You're a smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
I do have several contingencies. She's just my option A. I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But that still leaves my case unsolved. I could still use your help.
All right.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
I'm trying to track down an illegal arms producer. I just need some of their product. Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel. Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me everything I need.
Wait up. Dude has mods? Yeah, I'm down. This whole freaking Let's Play is about mods, bro. Mods. I'm down.
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
We have access to some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge? These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
All right. Whatever you do, don't drop a Jax off joke here. Don't do it.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my loot will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
See? Did the Jax off joke. Anyway,
Where can I
all
find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer. Good luck, Commander.
You bet. All right. Head on out. Of course, both of those missions will be taking place in the right there in the markets in the lower in there. Yep. So we could take care of both of those while we're down there. Easy enough. Head back on down. And we will still speak to Barlavan just at a later date. It is now necessary.
Your biotics are impressive, Lieutenant. I'm surprised that humans stop using the L2 configuration with results like yours.
My edicts can be pretty bad, and I'm one of the lucky L2 implants. The L3s are safer.
Humanity will be judged by the sacrifices its people are willing to make, Lieutenant. The Turians would have kept the L2 implants.
Nah. Pretty brutal. Alright. Go ahead and go through the markets as I said so we can take care of both of those side missions. Then we'll get into Cora's Den. Deal with Fist. Gather Tally. Head up to Citadel. Get our ship. Head off station. And bring this session to an end. Still can't believe I died in that battle down there, man. That sucks. Only like 2 guys, right? I got smoked. Alright, we'll go ahead and deal with the jacks here.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army. You got my payment?
Maybe.
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
You're under arrest, pal.
I'm taking you in, Jax.
It's a sting. Bastards set us up. The hell are you playing at?
I'm a jokester.
Here's your money, Jax.
Sense of humor, huh? It's gonna get you killed one of these days, Army. Come on, boys. We're done here.
I do like that they give you that option, though. It's so ridiculous that Shep would even try pulling that in a, undercover operation. But I find it funny.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
Yes, sir. The truth.
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
We're not buying it. Jalid told us you've been after him.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
Not yet.
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Go on.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
I mean, I don't like any of these options. Jazz Shepard gets it. So, I guess we'll go with this.
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct.
Right.
After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them.
That's ridiculous.
Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
I mean, 100% back this. This is absolutely essential information. And it's curious. He starts getting some interesting data back in Mass Effect 2 and emails us about it. But by then, it's actually Shepard's kind of learned all their, learned plenty on Ilos about the Keeper. What about your partner?
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
I see.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole.
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
You got it.
If it'll help further the scientific cause, how
Yep.
can I refuse?
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
Of course.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
Yeah, we'll speak to him on our way out. All right.
Enemy is everywhere!
Dang it. Camera's jumping all over. Don't run it for... There we go.
I will destroy you!
Yep, we got the bug again.
Go, go, go!
Oh boy, got us Krogan. Alright. Yeah, that's too soon on that. I think so. Dang it. Warping him. So shot. And I'm actually going to turn and run because I don't have any good protection. Got him. Got him. Get a better angle. Really frustrating that it does that. Alright.
We got them all, Shepard.
Nice. Whenever your teammates say something like that, means you're clear to save.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
You are definitely making a mistake.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
Nope, you sure don't.
I would have never thought of that.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Alright. Okay. Now on this fight with Fist, you don't have to necessarily kill him. You could just take out his 2 turrets on the sides, and that will lead to the cutscene. Or you could take him out. Either which one.
Why do I have to do everything myself?
Go, go, go!
Shields disabled.
Enemies everywhere!
Ah, I thought I could get that one more shot on him. Dang it. Oh, I gotta go through that again. Oh, Lord.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
I just killed.
I would have never thought.
Shooting people isn't all.
Yeah, I got greedy. So I get one more shot on him. You know, I think one more shot would have done it, but yep. Gotta take some cover there. Alright, I got hit pretty good apparently.
Wait! Don't kill me, I surrender!
Start talking, buddy.
Tell me where the Quarian is, and I won't have to shoot you in the kneecaps.
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's lying.
You better start explaining before I lose my temper.
The Quarian isn't here. Said she'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Impossible. The Shadow Broker only works through his agents.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Gotta save her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
What about you?
Am I supposed to just forget your part in all this?
Hey, I came clean. I told you about the meeting. Besides, I've got my own problems now. The Shadow Broker wants me dead. I have to disappear. Forget about me. I'm a ghost.
Do it. Disappear.
You're not my concern.
Don't worry, you'll never see me again.
Yeah, peace, small time. Alright. All I wanna do is space boost. I wanna do is space, boost. Boost, boost, boost. Alright. Gotta get to our gal Tally. Save her as quickly as we can here. No, we got that glitch again. So frustrating, dude. Yep, get around stuff, please. Why am I keep getting stuck on the geometry here? Got him. Alright. Get to Tally here. Said my favorite character in this squad mate. Tally Zora Naraya. She's known in this first game. There she is.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
Tally being resourceful there.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
You alright?
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
I think no matter what you give the answer here, that she says the same thing. So it don't really matter, but
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe there. He'll want to see this anyway.
I could be wrong. Maybe she does say a different answer, but
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Tally seems to have caught his eye. Hard to blame him. By the way, Tally is the Tally remastered mod, I believe it is, that you can see her face and you can see her more and more in. Cause I have that same mod for all 3 games. It looks pretty cool, especially in the 3rd game. So, yeah, she can help us.
Making your day, Ambassador? She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
Pilgrimage?
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
Something of value, like what?
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Please, go on.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
Is that true?
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
I'm gonna say, obviously it is compelling evidence, highly compelling evidence, the most compelling evidence we've got. And I'm gonna guess that they also do have a way to verify that is authentically his voice, and as we'll soon hear, as well as Matriarch Benezia's, because as we all know, in today's time, people can use AI to fabricate people's voices and have them say just about anything. But I have a feeling that they must have a technology way to authentically tell that this is genuine. So yeah, this obviously is evidence that even this council can't deny, and that's why I think they're kind of cornered into a position where they have no choice but to go after their top guy here. Yeah, what's this conduit thing?
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Reapers. That sounds familiar.
I feel like I've heard that name before.
According to the memory core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
I mean, does it sound far-fetched? It's like, as far as anyone knows, the Protheans did go from, top of the food chain to just wiped out and disappeared, and no evidence of how it happened at this point. So, good a theory as any, honestly. Yeah, I think she's right.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
Yep. They need to know, though.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
Yep.
The captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
Indeed.
What about her, the Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Oh, believe me, we're taking the best gal. She's coming along. Yeah, what about your side quest you got there going for yourself there, Tali?
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I mean, good on Tali. This is obviously a pretty dire situation. She's willing to take it on. Props to her. You could be useful, sounds like really, I don't know, utilitarian enough. Joined us.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Yeah.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
All right. And we will now take our boy Rex as well. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and level these guys up real quick. Another point, do I? Oh, it looks like we're now maxed out at level 60 here. Go ahead and do it into combat armor. I want him to get to shotguns, obviously. Both him and Tally I want using shotguns. Go ahead and max him out all the way on that. Fully max out on combat armor. On Krogan Battlemaster. Pull is basically lift. Did that, they did the power and talent overhaul. I think is what it's called. They brought the powers from Mass Effect 2 and 3. Yeah, it's a good power. We'll boost him up here in all these kind of areas to make him an absolute tank. Way up on. Now we'll give him a bunch of warp. I'm not too concerned about barrier for him. He's tough without even having to do that. All right, Tali Zora. She will have her drone. Chica. I always want to say Chiquita in Spanish. But Chitika, her battle drone, will be having it along with us. Fully maxed out on shotguns. Get her going a bit there on armor. I do want, like I say, I want some teammates to be decent in. We need to max that out in first aid. Her for a mechanic. Some energy drain. Sabotage going. I should probably give her dampen. That's definitely useful later. Like on Sparrow. That one gal who gets cloned by the Thorian. She'd be tough. I'll finish off on first aid with her. Probably so. Energy drain, good. Alright, go ahead and save. Get a move on. Go ahead to the tower instead. We will deal with this gentleman here later on. I don't think he goes anywhere. So sorry, I didn't hear you. What? Huh? I'm sorry, I'm on my phone. No, it's an ass move. Especially when you know what it's about. A grieving husband whose wife as a soldier gave her life. But we will take care of that later. Now, I want to get to the tower and get things moving here. We're just about at the point where we can finish this session. Get ourselves off world. Not get so bogged down here. There's so much to do here.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your
And it's easy to get bogged down your first time you play. Alright. Up we go.
You know, Saren would already be in custody if you'd gone straight to the council with your information.
A lone Quarian with no credentials? The council would laugh me out of the chambers. That is, if Saren hadn't killed me by then.
Yeah. As we know in Mass Effect 3, we find out that she's been, well, we know she was wounded. She was shot, and they almost got her already. It's a plutonium round, I think she said, something like that. She was in bad shape. All right, let's see. Still say the same thing.
Humans in the tower.
Yep.
Interesting.
Let's see if. Where are my companion? You guys got stuck behind the door, didn't you? I could just gone forward. I'm sure they would just advance once. No. Come on, you guys, pull through, please. Yeesh. Once I'd have gone to cutscene, it would have automatically came up. Man, that's embarrassing. It's the crew that's gonna save the galaxy, huh? You got stopped by a door. Yeah. Excuse me, pardon me. Coming through. There's keepers around here. That's a keeper. Yes, yes. That's a keeper. Some of you might know that reference. Others will be confused by that. Austin Powers Gold member.
Maybe.
I think there's two more keepers right over here. One here, one on that end. Some of these keepers, I believe, have been moved around with the either the community patch or diversification project. Not sure. I don't think many are, but just a couple.
No, I'm waiting to speak
And I don't
with
think
one of the
typically they're on both sides. I think we can only speak to him after we become a Spectre. I'll check.
Commander.
I believe. We'll see. All right, here goes. Hey there, Captain Anderson. Ready?
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarian's evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Another traitor, but I do like coming up when we're being promoted to Spectre, and they're making that decision. The Turian and the sorry counselors, they only look at each other. They don't even look at the Solarian. They just like if he didn't have any role in it. But yeah.
Who is she? Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth revere them.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
No, not yet.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
Apparently very thorough, and you're standing on their technology. But yeah, Reapers are real. I mean, Shep only has a vibe and a feeling in based on what Callie's telling her. But I think she feels it. Plus, she saw that. You know, I don't know. I think she has a good feeling about that. That's what is happening here.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again. This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna, kind of plead with them.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Yep. Well, we all know what the answer here is. Send me.
I can take Saren down.
The commander's right. There is a way to stop Saren that doesn't require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
It's the best solution. Everybody wins.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
A little disregard for the Solarian. They just looked at each other and didn't even look at those.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Oh man, this is such an epic moment. Epic music. Love it.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
It's an honor. Thank you.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Got any lead you can give me?
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Bastard didn't even thank you.
Yeah, how about figures?
What do you expect from a politician?
Ha.
Come on.
Right behind you, Shepard.
Oh yeah. Man, seriously, what an honor it would be. Oh, got something to say. All right.
300 years ago, the Geth drove my people into exile. We asked the Council to wipe the synthetics out, but they ignored our pleas.
Maybe if they'd listened, we wouldn't be here now. Not a lot of security here. Not that you can see anyway. 10 to 1, there's a sniper tracking our every step.
Sounded like Ash. Anything more?
Not a lot of security here. Not that you can see anyway. 10 to 1, there's a sniper.
First down there is where the final battle will take place. Got us another keeper. think there's one on that side. Take a quick peek. Speak to Kahoku. And we're going to head to our ship. I think there's one other gentleman I'm going to speak to. Down here with his missing brother. Let's pick up that mission. I'm not sure. We'll see if we can pick it up here with Kahoku.
No, I have. Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
I have to go, Admiral.
Commander?
Yeah, with the community patch, I believe they've kind of fixed this mission with him where it was kind of bugged. They've come to full conclusion, I don't believe, with the vanilla game. But we'll see. Yeah, I'll speak with this gentleman.
I hope he's okay. I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
No, sir. I'm nosy. I like to help people.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Sure.
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Now, those are both bad, bud.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet.
No.
I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
You tried to speak with authority?
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
How about your brother's ship?
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
Yes, yeah. I'm not going to ask for a reward, but we'll see. I'll look into it.
If your brother is still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
All right. And we're only going to take the elevator because I think they might have something to say. Companions here. And of course, we will be heading to CSEC. And then onto our ship.
In other news, Exogeny Corp is still
Oh, no.
denying reports that one of their survey teams has gone missing in the Hades Gamma Cluster. When asked why communication with the survey team was suddenly cut off last week, company officials refused to comment.
All right.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Okay, so off we go to CSEC.
You're not allowed in here.
This one believes it has the right to move freely in this area.
There is a fast travel point up here, but I'm not that big of a fan of it. I've had quite a few crashes before on it. This one in particular, right here. So I'm gonna avoid that. I'll just go down and use another elevator. Mass Effect 1 is famous for all these elevators. They have sped them up here in this Legendary Edition. There are options to speed it up even further, but I like to hear the dialogue between the teammates or the news update.
How can you fight your own people, Rex? There aren't that many of you left.
Anyone who fights us is either stupid or on Saren's payroll. Killing the latter is business. Killing the former is a favor to the universe.
Well, thank you, Rex. doing that favor. All right. Thinking if I should just go ahead and speak to the CSEC position officer here real quick. See if there's any license I need to buy. Like I said, I don't know in New Game Plus. Need them? I don't think you really do.
You up. Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Indeed it is.
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Oh, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
I'm sort of important.
Just show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
I'm a big deal.
Enjoy.
Let's check what kind of upgrades. Grenade upgrade, license. Thank you very much. Good doing business with you. Did get him already. Yep. And do I want to just go ahead and turn in the missions up here? May as well. I'm here. I know we're so close to finishing this session. May as well, right? Corbin here. Right? Is that his name?
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
Corbin was his buddy. Yep, I'm afraid so.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jaleed.
Lying?
Yep.
Why would I lie to you?
You lied to us about the Keeper data.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
Oof. Man. Went a little farther, bud. It's alright, though. We're in this together.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But...
I am.
Well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Yep. Alright. Speak to him. Close that out. I think I already...
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Of course.
Here's your shipment, Chelik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it, and you've earned some payment for your work. I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let Jenna go. Now I need to get these mods into evidence. Thanks again, Shepard.
Yep. You got it. Alright. There it is. Our business on the Citadel is done for now. To the ship. Speak, of course, to Anderson and to Gina. And then be done.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Excuse me, I have a keeper up there, but also Tally and Rex have something to say.
The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
Yeah, he is amazing.
A private docking bay. Wonder how much the Alliance had to shell out for this.
Yeah, probably a pretty penny. Of course, that ship, part of the mod, that cruiser that's back there, police cruiser. As well. Alright, let's talk to these gents and get this show on the road.
I I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick
Man.
and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
Yeah, I mean, I will, but this does feel kind of wrong that they're forcing him out.
This isn't right. The Normandy belongs to you.
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
There's more to this.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
What went wrong?
What happened?
I failed. I couldn't make the cut. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Yeah, as I said earlier, that's the stuff in the Book of Revelation, like from the one from the Bible, but that first Mass Effect book, that whole deal. And he said to speak to him more about it later, so I will. I will come back. We'll speak to him in the embassy about it. You can count on me, sir.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
What are the Reapers?
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
You can count on me, sir.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you say here. You're free to start wherever you wish. But, yeah, we'll be looking into Liara.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
That's your job, politician.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
All right. Speak to the captain.
Yes, Commander?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that for later. Like I said, I will ask if he's doing all right. I mean, like I say, he lost his ship.
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Like I said, Anderson's a stand-up guy, and he has our back from the beginning all the way through. What a dude. Yeah, we'll ask about well, we'll just go down the line here.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
All right, what about Artemis Tau cluster?
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
And yeah, that's definitely the key to finding exactly which planet when the first time you played through this. What about Novaria?
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Novaria respects. But they aren't popular.
I do like Novaria. It's probably my favorite place on the main missions. There's so many different ways to handle things there. It's a pretty cool spot. But all right, Captain Anderson. Thanks, sir.
I should go.
I'll be here
I
if you
should
need
go.
anything.
All right. Goes. Nothing. Get on board our ship. I don't ever let it scan me.
Stand by,
Nope.
shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Nope. Not getting me.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Yeah, this still don't feel right though.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge.
Yep.
It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
We gotta do our part. Chip in.
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of.
He will be ready for us.
Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too.
Everyone is counting on us.
Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
I won't let him down.
The captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
And then the music just ends so abruptly. Alright, well, that will do it for this session. That was probably a longer one. I've lost track of how much time's gone by, but I wanted to get us through there and onto the ship, get us into the main portion of the game here. Speak to Joker next time and speak to our crew, head on out, maybe do a few side missions and then look for Liara. Thank you for joining me once again. I'm having a blast. I hope you're enjoying going along with me. I still can't believe I died there a couple times, man. I stepped my game up even though she's overpowered. But yeah, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thank you for joining me. Catch you next time. See ya. Later.
Space boost. I want a space. I want a space boost. Boodly boost. Boop boop boost. I want a space. Boodoo boost. I want a space. Space boost. Boodly boost. Boop boodoo boost. Boodly boost. Boodoo boost. Boodly boost. Boop boodoo boost. Boodly boost.